Morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Yeah, I was just thinking over the last couple minutes, wanted to kind of make a video about this, but not even sure exactly what to say. It's um, for any of you who watch my videos who also happen to subscribe or watch Collider videos, channel Collider, um, which has a lot of great programming. I've mentioned them a number of times. One of their members, John Schnepp, known as the Sweaties of the Sweaties, the um, the host of Heroes, and has been on Movie Talk a number of times, passed away. I mean, throughout the week he was hospitalized. They had updated, and it was announced shortly ago that he passed away. And it's I guess it just really makes you think again how people who you have no idea. I mean, you've never met in your life, will never interact with. I mean, you know, can have an effect on your life, be it from, hear about celebrities, personalities that we've grown up with or, love their movies, their content, their work, or, their career, um, can have an effect. And, you know, John Schnepp seemed to be one of those people. I mean, one of the main reasons, even that I guess, I mean, like millions and millions of people in the world in general. I mean, YouTube is just YouTube, and watch stuff on, and of course, watch videos, find all this comment, whatever content to amuse yourself, whatever. But you know, for those that make content, be it something as silly and stupid as what I do, like a reaction, reaction videos or whatever, which, again, not like there's a lot of production value or anything, or, great content shows and this and that, there's a reason that, they started it or things that inspired them at some point. And as I've said, as far as me for the reactions and whatnot, it's, generally been because, I mean, I love watching others and everything, but as far as, just my presence in YouTube and my love of YouTube beyond the just general, being entertained is due to Collider. Which the Collider team, which used to be made most of them from AMC, their days, Movie Talk, and then Heroes, which John hosted, and just the cast and crew, you could always sense their love and passion for the thing they did, being part of the sphere, and again for Movie Talk in general, giving their opinions and stuff, and then John Schnepp and John Campia back at AMC, and then continuing into Collider. Heroes is just one of those great shows for geeks like me. Again, see a Marvel poster right back there, and if you could see around my room, there'd be tons of their different comic geeky related things. Um, you know, when they started that show, as someone who grew up reading comic books and everything, and always loves talking about this stuff with the few people that I've found over time, more so, of course, now as we have, geeks, we have one. We rule the world now, more or less. But in all seriousness, you know, the introduction to that show became a staple for me, a weekly, and then for a while daily staple, and then now bi-weekly staple and everything. And of course, it's due mainly to John Schnepp, who I've seen a couple episodes of some of his work before, Metalocalypse, which is one of those things now. I'm just like, okay, I need to go back and watch some of this at some point, perhaps. I know he did some of Marvel's Black Panther, which I never got to actually see, but I'm sure it's out there. So in memoriam, may have to try to do some Schnepp content. Of course, the Venture Brothers, which I watched some of the Venture Brothers. I mean, you know, don't know if specifically, if any of the episodes I watched were done by him, but still, I mean, he's been in that sphere, and of course, the Death of Superman Lives, What Happens, which I have over here. Just his love and passion for that. Uh, just in general, being a sweaty, which he coined the term, um, it was just always entertaining and insightful. And, you could sense his passion and all the things that he did, even though even his, a few stints on the movie Trivia Schmodown, which obviously that wasn't, one of his strong suits. His answer were scribble scrambles to many things, just kind of silly nonsense. But that's the type of personality John Schnepp, um, had. And I mean, I don't want to say portrayed because that sounds like an actor. And again, I didn't know him, obviously, or anything like, hundreds of millions of you don't. But what we knew of him, seeing in, from Collider and his other works, just, showed this great guy, and like I said, this great geek, and I know for Collider in general, I mean for all of them, and just I mean all the fans of Heroes and John's other works, I know he will be very missed, and yeah, I just I don't know what to put out there, like I said again, for though always be appreciative and supportive of those who inspire you, who even if it's just a little mindless distraction throughout the day, um, make sure you acknowledge it, be it a post, a comment, for those on Twitter and Facebook and all that, let it be known how much appreciate some of these people because Schnepp, I mean, again, as part of the Collider team, and yeah, people are here today, gone tomorrow. There's that saying always, and I know he's going to be missed by many, and in the sphere, hopefully, you know, Heroes will continue on without him, as I'm sure, from the type of person he seemed to be, he would want that. And like I said, his various co-hosts, Amy Dallin, Robert Meyer Burnett, Coy John Drew, and many others. I do hope that they'll continue to honor him, and by continuing with that show and for all of us sweaties. And not that anyone from Collider is going to see this, but to all of you, to John and Holly's families, just as a sweaty a fan, I give my condolences, best wishes and prayers going out to all of you. And um, to all of you out there, like I said, if you've never seen anything with John Schnepp in it, like I said, be it Collider Movie Talk, specifically Collider Heroes, or like I said, his film The Death of Superman Lives, What Happens. I would recommend, you look at some of it. I know in Collider right now they're doing kind of a more memoriam best of John Schnepp, as Mark Ellis put it. So yeah, check some of that out. Join the fandom, the fun, the sweat. And he's sad that John's gone. And during Comic Con of all times, one of the things that he loved most. So, anyways, in the words of Forrest Gump, that's all I have to say about that. Thanks for watching.